Celtic nations, Scotland, Ireland, and Wales are known for their rich histories, beautiful landscapes, and of course the ever-relevant Michael Flatley. You know, from Riverdance? Anyway, it was about time that we made rings inspired by the Celtic culture. The Celtic nations are 6 cultural regions in northwestern Europe where the Celtic languages and cultural traits have survived, specifically Ireland, Wales, Scotland, the Isle of Man, Cornwall, and Brittany. So, before I show off our new Celtic rings, let's give you a quick history on the Celtic nations. The Celts were a collection of tribes with origins in Central Europe that shared a similar language, religious beliefs, traditions, and culture. It's believed that the Celtic culture started to evolve as early as 1200 BC. The Roman Empire, which ruled much of southern Europe at that time, referred to the Celts as Galli, meaning barbarians. However, the Celts were anything but barbarians, and many aspects of their culture and language have survived throughout the centuries. By the 3rd century BC, the Celts controlled much of the European continent north of the Alps, including present-day Ireland and Great Britain. On the islands off Europe's western coast, the Celtic culture was pretty much left alone as the Roman Empire expanded on the European continent. However, the Celts on the European mainland weren't so lucky. The Romans, led by Julius Caesar, yes, that Julius Caesar, launched a military campaign against the Celts, killing them by the thousands and wiping out most of their culture. After the mainland campaign, Caesar attempted an invasion of Britain, but was unsuccessful. As a result, many of their cultural traditions remained in the Celtic nations. Several tribes made up the larger population of the Celtic people: the Gauls, Britons, Irish, and Galatians. Britons and Gauls settled in the northwestern corner of present-day France, the region known today as Brittany. The Celtic tradition survived here because it was geographically isolated from the rest of France. And even though Caesar never had a successful campaign against the Celts on the islands, after his murder, the Romans mounted a successful attack pushing the Britons on the island west of Wales and Cornwall, north of Scotland. Then the Romans built Hadrian's Wall near the border of England and Scotland to protect Roman settlers from the Celts who fled north. From the very beginning, the Celtic people struggled to survive. These Celtic rings are a tribute to their ability to outlast, thrive, and inspire generations for thousands of years. Starting with this aptly named beauty, the Everlasting. The Everlasting is made of black titanium with a Celtic knot pattern and mill-grain accent. 6 millimeters wide with a flat design, satin finish, and comes in a comfort fit. With your mischievous outlook on the world, folk better watch out for your shenanigans. Does this mean that everybody's a whoopee cushion, water balloon, or wet willy away from one of your fey pranks? Well, it sure does. So here's a ring to show off that youthful and everlasting energy. This is the Eternal. The Eternal is made of black titanium with a Celtic knot pattern. It's 6.5 millimeters wide with a slightly domed design and a comfort fit and a satin finish. You are a master of combat. You have the soul of an ancient warrior. You're ready to do battle at a moment's notice. Here's a ring that's ready as you are. This is the CATHAL. The CATHAL is made of tantalum with a Celtic arrow pattern. It is 7 millimeters wide with a flat design, comes in a comfort fit and a satin finish. You're all about loyalty, bravery, and finding any excuse you can to go galloping on a horse. Just you and your steed riding out to meet any challenge head on. Kind of doing a pirate accent, but this is a ring worthy of your charge. This is the Redair. The Redair is made of cobalt chrome with the Celtic knot pattern. It is 8 millimeters wide with a flat stepped edge design with a satin finish and comfort fit. You believe in love, family, and any chance you can to get down and party. What better way to tie all of that together than with the Celtic knot? I present to you the Trinity. The Trinity is made of titanium with a Celtic Trinity knot pattern. It's 7 millimeters wide, has a dome design, and comes with a satin finish. All of our Celtic rings are made to order, so be sure to give us some time, about 4 to 5 weeks to get that to you. If you need a ring right away while you're waiting for that Celtic ring to come in, be sure to check out this collection right here. And if you're looking for some inspiration on engravings to put on that ring, be sure to check out this video right here. Till next time, Archie out. It didn't land up right, but you won't see that.